بعد قليل شذى حسون ترقص وتغني.
في تركيز على شغلي وعندي شغل كتير.
كيف تختار نعومي واتس أدوارها؟
It was hard.
عمليات التجميل وعالم المشاهير.
تفقد كل مصداقية جميلة بغلطة طبيب.
شو في بينك وبينه؟ هذا هو عنوان غنية جديدة لشذى حسون، وهي صورت فيديو كليب جديد من إخراج جو بوعيد، وأكيد بحضور كاميرا سكوب.
اليوم شو عم تعملي بأحد مطاعم بيروت عجقة ومصورين وتصوير؟
اليوم عندنا تصوير فيديو كليب جديد، أغنية جديدة اسمها شو في بينك وبينها. شو في بينك وبينها، شو في بينك، من ألحان وتوزيع جون ماري رياشي وكلمات منير بعساف. بنفس الوقت نفس الأسبوع بدي أصور فيديو كليب ثاني لأغنية خليجية. الكليب الأول حنحطه بالصيف، والكليب الثاني حيكون إن شاء الله هو كليب الألبوم اللي حيكون بعد الفترة.
أي شخصية اخترت تكون فيها شذى حسون بهالكليب؟
شذى يعني هي من بعد ما تعرفت عليها حسيتها شخص كتير فاني، فحبيت بهذا الكليب نكون هيك شوي نفرجي الكوتي الشعبي من شذى، القريب للعالم، المهضوم نكزة، وبذات الوقت الكاركتير القوي اللي هي بتمتلكه.
ما أحس اللي كان ويا يحيى أغلاط، بالعكس، واليوم أنا كمان سعيدة. هلا أكيد نفس اللي قلته ليحيى قلته لجو، بس يحيى ما سمع كثير الكلام، إن شاء الله جو بيسمع الكلام أكثر، بس إنه أنا في سويفي، يعني في فولوينج مع جو أكثر وأكثر، وإن شاء الله نشوف شيء حلو.
شو المعايير اللي انحطت لشذى حسون بتصوير هالكليب؟
يعني صراحة مع شذى كان في حكي بعدة أماكن قبل لتصوير أغاني، ويمكن ما رجعت ثاقبت إلا هلأ بشوف في بينك وبينها. بهذا الكليب مش أخذنا احتياطاتنا أبداً، بس الغنية والستوري بورد ما كان فيها يمكن بمطرح إنه مخاوف تصير جدل. هلأ يمكن يصير جدل لأنه نحن عم نصور بقهوة وفي رقص شرقي. بعمل اقتناعي وضمن القيم الأكيد يعني موروثة عنا، بس بحب كمان روح بحرية معينة فرجي المشاهد شيء عبالي أنا فرجيه من خلال الكليب اللي بشتغله.
وين الحب؟
ما في حب ماكو حب. في هالفترة ماكو، يعني فترة في تركيز على شغلي وعندي شغل كتير الحمد لله يعني، بس يعني بفضل إنه أركز عليه أكثر وأكثر. بتقول شو في بينك وبينها، على طول بتسأل وينها، ما شفتها طول السهرة ما شالت عنك عينها. أحبكم هواية، وشوفوا كل أخباري على سكوب MBC.
الأسبوع الماضي بسكوب شفنا كيف النجم خالد النبوي طلع المارش دو باليه بمهرجان كان مع النجمة نعومي واتس. السبب بسيط، نعومي بتشاركوا بالتمثيل بفيلم الجديد فير جيم، وبعد الانترفيو مع خالد النبوي أكيد أنا أجريت انترفيو مع نعومي واتس عن هالفيلم وعن حياتها الشخصية.
Did you see the ring you got her? I'm telling you, she'll take him for everything he's worth and then leave him pouring his heart out to some barman.
Well, it's always a pleasure to see you, and it's been a great Cannes for you this year. The first film was very well received. The second one, I mean, Fair Game yesterday night was pretty amazing to watch, wasn't it? You guys were moved to tears, were you?
Well, yeah, it's always an emotional experience coming to the point where you're putting the film out there, and it's emotional, this one, for so many reasons, because it's about true living people and who went through hell and back, and here they are you know, sharing their story with thousands of people in the Grand Palais. It's kind of a big deal. And I felt emotional mostly because of Valerie and Joe.
Yeah. What's that?
That's the Senate Select Committee intelligence report.
Do you resist the temptation to consult them all the time on the story, or, you know, you have to take a little bit of a distance because it's a role?
Well, yeah, I mean, it was daunting having them around, actually, because your responsibility is heightened. Because you just, I mean, well, firstly, any story that is true is quite pressured, because people feel they can relate to it, they know about this person themselves, and so you feel like there's a responsibility. But the fact that these people are living, and not just living, but here with us, consulting every step of the way, it was hard, but and you don't want to get into the imitation thing.
There's a very interesting concept in the film about the breaking point, and I think that must have influenced your performance in the sense of stillness.
Yeah.
She's a woman that doesn't show emotion, and I'm sure she's boiling on the inside.
Yeah.
That has to be difficult.
It was very difficult, and if anyone knows anything about my work, they know that you know, a lot of my work has been quite emotional and in your face, gritty kind of stuff, and so it was quite against my instincts, because I'm someone who likes to sort of blurt out the emotion, and it was always about restraining it and containing it, and that really is Valerie. She is incredible.
It is a movie. People will not resist the temptation to ask you about political point of views, but I think there's a difference between film and reality. How do you distance it?
Well, with this film, although it was, there were a lot of political events taking place, and we, you know, we had a lot to say about that. Yeah. At the heart of it was
the family,
her story, the marriage being the key thing. To me, it read as a love story. You know, what they went through and what they were up against, and how they managed to stay united. And she went against every fiber in her being. You know, this was a woman who was a private woman on every level.
A home we're going to lose pretty soon because your work has dried up and your clients are running for cover. What has all this achieved, Joe?
Revisiting a performance with Sean Penn, it's such a different film. Tell us more about
but he's always, and it was so great seeing it last night on the big screen. I've only seen it on DVD. And he's truly wonderful, as he always is. He's so committed from the ground up. Every detail is so well thought out, and working with him for the third time is just, I mean, it's wonderful. We kind of just get straight into it. We're synchronized easily and readily.
You know, you looked really pretty tonight. Those earrings new?
These?
Yeah.
I wear them every day.
Last question, have you had the chance to reflect on how your life and career has changed since the first time you came to Cannes? It's been amazing.
It's been amazing. What an incredible ride. I feel so lucky. And yeah, that year here in Cannes made a major impact on my career. I have wonderful memories of that whole Mulholland Drive experience, and it's great to be back here 9 years later, and the things that have happened in between have been pretty great.
Did you send me?
I think I'm lying to you.
Could I tell if you were?